Welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent manifest knives and all things sharp. Today's Friday. I just got finished doing, oh God, many hours of late show. Just the first day. What was it like? It was just fantastic. Met some really cool people, including the guy who runs Armed on Wheels. That was really cool to meet him. Of course, I'm getting some of the people there because we've been going for so many years. Got plenty of neat swag. I mean, stickers from DL Trading Company, stickers from Armed on Wheels, a neat patch from Essie, something from Heretic, which I didn't have a chance to look through. A t-shirt from Essie, even cooler. Poster from Spyderco. That's just a small sample of some of it. What else did I get? Probably one of the coolest are two of the knives I picked up. Actually, three. And of course, I'm going back tomorrow, so be more knives tomorrow, that's for sure. Let's see, what did I get? Well, among other things, I got a special edition Wii blade show knife. As you can see, it's numbered. This one is number 12 of 21. So yeah, only 21 of these suckers, and I managed to get one. How sweet is that? Got one for my daughter too, but couldn't forget her after all. So yeah, we got that. What else did we get? I got two knives from US Gladius. I've never reviewed one of these knives, but they've been around a little bit, and they are some nice knives. They're designed after Roman Gladius. Nice size knife, partially serrated. Balance point is how sweet is that? Very, very nice. As I say, I got two of them. Got this one, which is the 312, and I got this one. I haven't had a chance to pull it out of the plastic yet, even. Nice sheath. Got a little pouch on the front. You can put all sorts of neat stuff in. There we go. Decent nylon webbing for hanging from your belt. Or you could undo those and move them around. And of course, it's mullet compatible, which is also nice. And there you go. And this one is the Desert Legion 12. Nice. Balance point is still very sweet. These are just very, very cool, very neat knives. And of course, if you need to or want to, it's easy to take the handles off and put a custom handle on there or switch them around. I'm not sure I would. I like the handles the way they are. But yeah, you could definitely do it. Just so nice. But how about you? Did anyone else out there manage to make it down here to Blade Show? Um, I would hope so. I hope someone's watching this. Be kind of sad to just be sitting out there with nothing going on. Ah, I've got a thumbnail, thumbs up, so someone is watching. Great. I'm sitting here at the Wingate at what is it called? Wingate at Galleria. Basically, we're right across the main highway from both the Cobb Galleria, where the Blade Show is being held, and uh, real near to Brave Stadium. So, really sweet. We can do almost anything from here. Just not sure. Just shame I can't put up a target to throw this knife at, but I'm at a hotel. I'm not Joe Walsh. I don't tear out the walls. I don't have accountants to pay for it all. But either way, let's put that up. So, unfortunately, I can't upload pictures I took today or the recordings I took today, so I can't share them with you right now. Um, I'm not sure why it won't upload, but it won't. But that's okay. I'll figure it out when I get home Sunday night, and next week we'll put up a decent video that shows it all. Um, Trying to think of who all I met today that, I met one of the guys, one of the executives from K-Bar. Matter of fact, it's the guy who's responsible for the U.S. K-Bar Spacebar being introduced. I covered this when I reviewed that knife, but for those of you who aren't familiar with it, basically it was coming towards the end of the day. He had no idea what to put up. They had to get something up on the website for social media, especially for April Fool's Day. So he told the um, media department to come up with something. They did. First thing they came up with, not so pleasing, but he went ahead and told them, "Well, try again." They came again, and everything he liked it. So he put it up on the website, and it got so much interest and much reaction. They ended up making the knife. Mark Admiral, how you doing, man? How was the energy of the show today? It was pretty upbeat. I mean, I was a little bit late getting there because, well, I didn't expect 85 to have large sections where I'd be doing 10 to 15 miles an hour, which unfortunately I did. So instead of getting here right at 10 like I planned, I didn't get here until almost 11. And when I got here, the line was lined up from just short of the Will Cole stand, which hadn't opened yet, all the way down the hall, down the stairs, and out the front door, and wrapping part ways around the building. So yeah, we had plenty of people here. There were a couple vendors who did not show up. I saw a couple empty booths. Hopefully they'll show up tomorrow, but you know, that sort of thing happens, especially when we're coming off of a pandemic like we were. I know CJRB and We Knives were having problems. They had sold out of several of the different knives already, which was kind of cool. Essie was having troubles explaining to some people that because of the way their license worked, they couldn't sell to the general public. They could only show off the knives and sell to dealers, which kind of upset a few people. I can understand why, but it's if that's the way your license is designed, that's the way you have to do it. Heretic Knives had some really great stuff out there. Um, CRKT had some interesting knives coming out. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of their new stuff. Case has some beautiful stuff, and they've got a couple flippers coming out here, probably in about a month. That I really wanted to get one, and so I could go ahead and review it ahead of everyone. But now I'm going to have to wait till the end of July, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it goes. These things happen. Trying to think of some of the other people we talked to. Talked to Dave Horvath at AccuStrike Knives. He does make some knives, but most of his stuff is aimed at martial arts school or the police academy or that sort of thing. He's got a wide range of different trainers that he's come out with. His classic trainer is designed so that it vibrates and lights up and makes noise when you strike with it. Um, and he's got some new ones that are really neat. Kershaw, believe it or not, I wasn't able to make it near to the Kershaw table today. They just had too many people around them. I couldn't get through. But hey, I'll be there bright and early tomorrow. Doors open at 10, I think, again, and I'll be there. And I'll be there until close shows. Or yeah, I can talk till the show closes. So I do know I saw some Kershaws at another table, a table similar to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but one of their competitors that looked a lot more interesting than most of what I've seen so far. I'll be honest, most of what I've been seeing from Kershaw so far this year is just reworkings of some of their old stuff. Nitrix in new, or excuse me, Natrix in new colors, the leak in a new color, that sort of thing. But apparently they do have some neat stuff. I just haven't had a chance to get to the booth to see it. Looking forward for that tomorrow. Um, Civivi has a bunch of neat new stuff coming out. CJRB has a couple interesting ones coming out, but as great as they are, they don't produce as many new knives as Civivi does. Let's see here. Um, yeah, the SE table. I mean, let's face it, the Jugless, the SE6, 5, 4, and 3, they are classics in the EDC world and the bushcrafting world. So, but they didn't have any new designs, but they did have some new colors out. And they did have one axe that kind of intrigued me. I didn't get a good look at it because someone else was uh, kind of looking at it the whole time I was there. Let's see here. Oh yeah, almost ended up buying a new grinder. I was really tempted. There's one guy that makes a grinder. It's basically a kit grinder, but he was having a show special. Um, Single speed motor, um, fixed plate platen, everything, basically everything you need for a basic grinder, $4,000 even, and that's kind of hard to beat, especially if you're talking about a 72 by 2 inch grinder. Um, if I if he's still got any tomorrow, I might be walking out with one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. My wife would probably kill me, but it's be worth spending a week or two in the truck. And it's spring, so well, early summer, so it's not that bad. Let's see here. What else did I see? Swung by Chris Wirtz. Ah, what's my opinion of the D2 steel craze lately? That's an interesting question. D2 is a good tool steel. It gives you a nice blade for a pocket knife. You start getting large knives, and it's very easy to end up with sort of a chippy edge on your blade. And it's a tool steel. It's not truly stainless, so it will corrode easier than, um, say, HCR13 MOV, but you get a harder edge with it than an HCR13 MOV. So I like it. I've got a lot of knives in D2. It's come down in price lately so that it's not going to break the bank. But yeah, you have to pay more attention. You have to take better care of it than you would with some other knife steels. Um, some of the others are going to be a lot better. On the other hand, it's not going to rust as fast as, say, 1095 or 1085. So yeah, there's a trade-off for everything. Let's see here. Um, yeah, I think the really big craze that I'm the most enjoying is the journey to ceramic ball bearings and the pivots. Um, yes, ceramics can break, especially if you pound the knife or drop it off of a parking deck or something. But it's not going to cause you any problems like some of the others will. It's not as likely to need as much grease as, say, brass or bronze. The brass or bronze is not likely to break like ceramic. It's definitely not going to need the oil that traditional uh, washers would need. So I really like that idea. I think that is great. I'm sure as time goes on, we'll find some downsides that I hadn't anticipated, and then I may have to rethink my thoughts. But until then, you never know. Um, for tomorrow, who am I looking forward to? As I say, I didn't have a chance to get by Kershaw. Definitely need to see their booth. Um, definitely need to swing by Buck. I mean, Buck is getting so innovative lately. It's amazing. And I can't wait to see what they brought with them to Blade Show. The talent is nuts. I mean, every which way you look, there's a cutting edge on that thing. Um, the Nighthawk Hunter is as comfortable in your hand as you can get. The Compadre, okay, personally, I'd have preferred it if they had made the front of the handle a little narrower than the back. The square handle is a little uncomfortable in my hand, but not very uncomfortable. And that micarta handle is not going to slip in your hand no matter what. So, yeah, it's Buck is definitely one I want to see again. And then there's another one. Let me look at something here real quick. Just yeah, Miltech has some really interesting knives. Um, and then there's another company that's come out with a knife called the M48, which is really looking like it's going to be sweet. And that's MKT. They just have some really great things. I don't know if you can see it, but this is one of the new things from AccuStrike. Um, it's basically an updated version of a Wing Chun dummy. But what's nice about it, you had a Wing Chun dummy, and the wood arm just stays right where it is. And so does the other one. You hit the arm on this one, the other arm is going to swing around and hit you upside the head. Kind of teach you not to focus in too much on just one side, which, yeah, I think that was really cool. And I'd say, so Vivi's got some really neat ones coming through. Just wish I could show you good images of them. Got one I'm looking forward to from CRKT. I think I can actually get it already. It's called The Ritual. And that looks almost like an assassin's knife from a Persian movie. Just very neat. One other thing I saw today, and I don't know if this will show up well, but yeah, really cool truck. My wife would kill me if I showed up with that, but yeah, hey, if I want it, what could you say? Yeah, be definitely interesting. Well, it looks like we've picking up a few people watching here. I'm glad to see that. Janie, are you okay? You need something for that cough?
No.
All right. Never mind. And yeah, my daughter is with me. Never go to Blade Show without her. I think she'd kill me if I tried.
I would.
The Night Hunter, unfortunately, I don't have a picture right now, but you know what? I will by tomorrow. And unfortunately, I have to show it to you off my phone unless I figure out what's keeping me from uploading those pictures. But I'll definitely it uploaded and included later on. Matter of fact, I've got oh, come on. I've still it on a website. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Knives. Buck knife. Padre. 19. Reaper. Point. Okay. Don't know if you can see it real well, but that's the stock picture I used on my website. And I'll see if I can't get a nicer picture to show you tomorrow. But I'm glad you could join us, Birdman. Always nice to see you. Definitely want to keep you up to date on the new Buck stuff. It's just too fascinating not to. They got so much neat stuff coming out. The case has one that's really going to be interesting, I think. What was the name of that case knife that I wanted to buy but couldn't because it's not released yet?
It starts with an M.
Yeah. Amelia or Amethol?
No.
I can't remember.
The only thing coming to my mind is Marilla, but that's not it. Pretty sure that's a Civic.
Okay. Yeah, it is. Tell you what, would you? I think I grabbed a catalog from Case. Would you grab it for me real quick? Sorry, we've got a bunch of catalogs I grabbed. Can't have too many catalogs, a lot of knives. Thank you, Princess. That's Copperhead, Black Carta. Here's a new one that I didn't get a chance to look at, but ought to be interesting. And that's a case, which is pretty cool. Here. Ham bone. Yeah. They're coming out with a reproduction of the classic V42. Let's see here. Gift items now. So cutlery now. Can't believe I did not get a picture of it while I was right there looking at it. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to make up for that tomorrow. Yeah. But it's a flipper, and I mean, Case is not known for doing flippers. It's a modern tactical style knife. And it really impressed the hell out of me. But, as I said, always getting new catalogs. Can't have enough of them, no matter what. So, uh, unless I didn't realize how late it's getting. No, it's not that late. It's only 8:15. Never mind. Is there anything else any of y'all would like me to be sure to look at and get some pictures of tomorrow? Let me know. I'd be more than happy to do my best. I mean, that's part of what I am here for, is to get as much information as I can so I can pass it on to you and so I can make better decisions on what to add to my lineup on my website and what I carry to with me to sell at gun shows. And as always, I'm going to tell you the truth about everything I touch. I'm not going to leave you wondering. Ah, thank you, Nasty Man. Oh, definitely. I mean, if you missed one of them, let me go ahead and get it back out. I mean, it's a Civivi Elementum, but numbered and with Blade Show 2021 on etched into the handle. And like every Civivi, it's just sweet as hell. By the way, Mark, this one is D2 as well. And black coating is probably going to help quite a bit, at least as far as that corrosion factor we talked about. Believe me, I didn't remember seeing that, but I'll swing by K-Bar. I mean, I'm here for 3 days. May as well find out. And I wouldn't be surprised if K-Bar is making a new Dozier in D2. I mean, it's hot, it sells, and they're in the business of selling. So, yeah, they're going to try their best, that's for sure. We'll see what happens. Just have to see what happens. So, let me think here. What else I didn't swing by Tops today. Definitely need to go by there. I did swing by Wirtz Machinery, but Travis Works, who owns it, and appeared on 2 different episodes of Forge and Fire, was busy wandering the floor, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him, which was a bit of a disappointment. But again, I've got 2 more days coming up, plenty of time to track him down, and talk to him, and the guy's got a great sense of humor. I swear he must be on ADA. He's on ADHD medicine because he's all over the place. You can't track him down to save your life. Let's see here. Who else do I hope to see? Well, yeah, my friend Eric might be making an appearance. He doesn't have a table this year. He doesn't often because, let's face it, his main business is not knife making, even though he did win an episode of Forged and Fire. That's not why I know him. I know him because we both had the same karate instructor, but he might. His main business is actually making movie props and renting them to film companies that are shooting movies here in Georgia. So that's how he got into forging, and he makes some great stuff. Most of it is, to be honest, wall hangers. Um, I mean, it's going to be a lot of it's going to be made out of either plastic or aluminum or painted wood because uh, the movie company doesn't want a $5,000 sword. They want something cheap that if it gets banged up and bent, well, they can throw it away and no big deal. Um, but that's what keeps Eric in his bread and butter. So, but he does show up most years, and I hope to see him. Can't promise I will, but I sure hope to. There's a couple other people Eric has introduced me to who have been on Forged and Fire. I'd love to see some of them. Um, Probably my favorite. I only met one time, and I doubt he's coming down this year because his forge is up in Alaska. Um, but great troll. The man he's nuts. He's nuts. If you watch his episode of Forge and Fire, um, he had to make a knife out of a golf club. So what does he do? He tastes the golf club. I kid you not. Um, it's just. Then there was one guy. God, I just went blank on his name. But he finished before everyone else did. So he sat down and had a cup of coffee. Probably would have done a little bit better if he had kept working, but he was happy with his knife, so he said it was coffee time. And you can't argue with a guy who's in his 80s. Actually, I think he was in his 70s at that time, but yeah. There's, don't know if any of the other judges are going to be there. Well, I know Jason Knight is here teaching a couple classes. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into one of his classes, but that would have been kind of cool too if I'd been able to. Just always something neat. But yeah, if you have any other questions, chime in, man. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Uh, if not, well, I'm going to be doing another live stream tomorrow night, probably right up around 7:30 again. I started trying at 7:30, didn't actually get connected until 8, but I'll be trying again tomorrow night between 7:30 and 8, and I'll let you know what's been going on then. Hope to see you again. Meantime, you enjoy. Take care. Bye now.